Hello friends, I am Anwesha and I welcome all of you to this channel Aspiring Banker Anwesha. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon to get notified for the upcoming videos. I make videos on English for bank exams. And in today's video, I am going to discuss the topic pronoun. Okay. Also, I take free live sessions on Unacademy every day at 9:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Today at 9:30 a.m. there will be a mini mock test for SBI PO and clerk prelims. So I'll be discussing 15 questions with you, and you will be solving these questions in a time-bound environment. And after that, I'll discuss the questions with you. And at 2:30 p.m. I will conduct a RC session, a reading comprehension session for mains examination. So don't miss these two sessions. And you will find the links in the description box. Okay, so let's start. And also, if you use Unacademy for the first time, use the coupon code Annie for unlocking these free sessions. Today we will discuss the concept of pronoun. Okay, so let's start the session. Now I'm going to discuss it fast because I want to give you maximum information in less time. Okay. So what are pronouns? Pronouns are those words which are used in the place of a noun. So why do we use pronoun? We use pronoun to avoid the repetitive nature in a sentence. Okay. So if I say Ram is a student, then in the next sentence I'll refer to Ram using he. So he is a pronoun. He has been used in place of Ram. Ram is a student. He is good at mathematics. So here he has been used in place of Ram. If I say Ram is a student, Ram is good at mathematics, then it will be of repetitive nature and the sentence won't look good. Okay. I have bought a dress. It is of red color. So here it is a pronoun and it has been used for dress. Okay. Dress is a noun. Okay. Next. Types of pronoun. Now we will at first learn what is personal pronoun. Okay. Personal pronoun. In personal pronoun comes I, we, you, he, she, they and it. These are all personal pronoun. Okay, these are all personal pronouns. Now, let's understand when do we use I and we. Look at this example. This is Mohan and this is Shyam. Okay. Now Mohan is making a conversation. Mohan is saying something. Now Mohan, when talks about himself, Mohan will say I. Okay. When Mohan talks about Mohan and Shyam together, he will say we. Okay. Now I and we are first person. Okay. When Mohan says something to Shyam, then Mohan will say you. Shyam, you are a good friend. So you is what? You is the second person. So the second person is present at the time of the conversation. The second person is front of the first person. Okay. Only then you will say you. Okay. The second person is present at the time of the conversation. Now Mohan and Shyam both are discussing about someone else. Which is someone else. So suppose her name is Sheila. Okay, now this person Sheila is not present in the conversation. She is not present during the conversation. She is not present at the scene. So this person becomes third person. So Mohan and Shyam will refer to Sheila as she. Okay, so she, he and they, these are third persons. Okay, why? Because they are not present during the conversation. So first person is I, we, second person you, and third person he, she and they. Now it, what is it used for? It is used for non-living things, animals, plants, infants and as an introductory subjects. So for all non-living things, for all animals, for all plants, and infants means what? Infant means newborn babies. Okay, for them it is used, and as an introductory subject, like if I say it is 5 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock. So here it has been used just as an introductory subject, just to introduce the sentence. Okay. Next. Now if many personal pronouns are present in a sentence together, then how should you arrange them? Now these are Okay. Now look at this positive sentence. Okay, these are all in the subjective case. That is, here the personal pronouns are acting as subject in the sentence. Okay, so you, she and I are going to the park. So when the sentence is a positive sentence, that is, the meaning is positive, then the code is 231. 231 means second person, then third person, and then first person. You, she and I are going to the park. So going to the park is a positive thing. There is nothing wrong in it, so we will consider this to be a positive sentence. You is second person, she is third person, and I is first person. Okay, you, she and I are going to the park. He and I are going to the park. He and I are going to the park. So he, again, he is what? He is third person and I is first person. So here second person is not present. That's why we have arranged it in the order 3-1. 3-1. So suppose if the third person is not present, then what will you do? Then you will write it in this way, 2-1. Okay. Next, in case of negative sentences, that is, if the meaning is not good, if the meaning is negative, the code is 1, 2, 3. So I, you and he are guilty. Guilty is not good. It is a negative thing. That's why here code will be 1, 2, 3. So I is the first person, you is the second person, and he is the third person. 1, 2, 3. Again, if 2 is absent, then 1, 3. If 3 is absent, then 1, 2. If 1 is absent, then 2, 3. Okay. Now for plural pronouns. Now if the pronouns are plural, or if any one pronoun is plural, then also the code will be 1, 2, 3. We, you and they will go for a movie. So we, they, these are plural pronouns. That's why 1, 2, 3 has been used. And this rule is applicable for all plural pronouns, irrespective of the fact whether the sentence is positive or negative. Okay. Next, pronoun case. Now this is very important. There are two cases, that is subjective case and objective case. When the pronoun acts as a subject, it is called subjective case. When it acts as an object, it is called objective case. What is subject and what is object? The doer of the action is the subject, and the receiver or the recipient of the action is the object. Like if I say she is playing a piano. So who is playing a piano? She. And what is she doing? Playing. So this is the action. This is the action or the verb. And who is doing it? She is doing. So she is the doer. So she is the subject. And this playing is received by whom? But it is received by piano. So piano is the object over here. Okay. He is reading a book. So he is the subject, because reading a book is being done by he. So he is the object. Sorry, he is the subject, because this is the doer, and book is the object. Understood? So here if you see she, he, they, you, these are acting as subjects. So they are in the subjective case. Next is objective case. When the pronoun acts as an object, it is called objective case. The teacher has reprimanded him. Reprimanded means scolded. Now this is the action. Reprimanded is the action. This is the verb. And who did this? Teacher. So teacher is the subject. And who received this scolding? This person. So this person is the object. So here the pronoun is in its objective case. I teach her. Teach is an action. Teach is a verb. Who teaches? I. So this is the subject, and who is receiving this verb? Who is the recipient? This person. So this is the object. Please help me. Now someone will help. Now here subject is not present, only object is present, because help will be received by me. So this is the difference between subjective case and objective case of pronouns. Okay. Now let's understand how the pronoun changes in the subjective case and the objective case. So in this is the subjective, the left hand side is the subjective and the right hand side is the objective. So when pronoun I is used in the subjective case, it is I. When it becomes an object, it becomes me. Like she helped me. So here she is the subject and the object is me. Okay, so this is the objective case. That's why you are using me. You cannot use I. She helped I is wrong, because who is receiving the help? This person. So this person becomes the object. So you have to use objective case. She is the subject. Her is the object. He subject. Him object. It does not change. It is same as subject and as object. You also remains the same. They becomes them and we becomes us. Okay. Understood? The Okay, walls have been painted by them. So here walls have been painted by them. So what is them? Them is the object, and that's why here this is an objective case. Now this sentence is in passive voice. Here the doer acts as an object. Okay. And what is the subject here? Here the object actually becomes the subject. This walls is the subject. Next. Now you should remember this list. Okay. Next, let's understand when do we use the pronoun in subjective and when in objective case. Okay. Verb is preceded by subjective form. So verb. Now remember this construction. Okay. Before verb, subjective case. After verb, objective case. Okay. So before verb, subjective case. After verb, objective case. Understood? So let's understand this one. I teach him. I teach him. So what is the verb? The verb is teach. The verb is teach. Okay. Before verb comes subjective case I. After verb comes objective case him. The subjective case of him is he, but you cannot use he over here because after verb always objective case and before verb always subjective case. She lives in Delhi. She lives in Delhi. So here lives is the verb. So before verb subjective case she. After verb there is no pronoun. So this so we will not write anything over here. He has launched a campaign. What is the verb? Has launched. Has launched is the verb. Before verb subjective case. So he. They are animal rights activists. What is the verb here? The verb is are. And before verb subjective case. So they. Okay. I hope it is clear. So verb is followed by objective case. He is taught by me. He is taught by me. Verb is taught. He is taught is the verb. Before verb subjective case he. Before verb subjective case he and after verb objective case me. Okay. A campaign has been launched by him. Launched is the verb. Has been launched. Has been launched is the verb. After verb subject. After verb objective case him. Okay. So in this way you have to decide. Next. Now look at these words. These words are always followed by objective case. That is, after these words you have to always use objective case of pronoun. Let, like, between, and, but, except and all prepositions are followed by objective case. Let me study. Let. After let objective case me. Everybody but him. But. After but objective case him. Every day everybody was present in the class except him. After except objective case him. Everything is good between her and me. So after between objective case her. Okay. After between objective case her and me. So after me after and also here we have used objective case. So actually these two are in objective case because of this between. Okay. She looked at me. At is a preposition. So after preposition objective case me. Comparison between two nominative case. So when you are comparing with a subnominative means what? Subjective. When you are comparing with a subjective case of a pronoun, then the comparison should be with subjective case only. Okay. He is as tall as I. You cannot say as tall as me. Why? Because he is subjective case. So here also you should use subjective case. He is better than she or her. He is better than she. Why? Because he is in subjective case. So she should also be in subjective case. So when you are comparing with nominative case, then the comparison should be with nominative case or subjective case. Okay. After if pronoun should be used in nominative case. That is, after if the pronoun should come in its subjective case. If I were he or him, I would have come. So here pronouns should be pronoun should be in subjective case. If I were he, I should have come. Okay. So both the pronouns should be in subjective case. If a sentence starts with it and after it if there is a be verb present, then the pronoun should be in subjective case. Be verb are is, am. What are be verbs? Wait. Next rule is, if a sentence starts with it, okay, and followed by a be verb, then the pronoun should be in its nominative case or subjective case. What are be verbs? Is, am, are, were, was. These are all be verbs. Okay, be itself is also a be verb. Is, am, are, were, was, were, these are all be verbs. Okay, now if you have it and after it if you have one of these, then the pronoun should be in subjective case. Look at this. It is. So after it, what do you have? Be verb is. So the pronoun is in subjective case. It is I who am to blame. It is he who has spilled the beans. It, then be verb is. That's why the pronoun is in subjective case. Next, what is the use of it? It is used for non-living things, for animals, for plants, and for infants, that is newborn babies. I have purchased a television. It is expensive. Television is a non-living thing, that's why it has been used. The cat is meowing. So the cat is an animal, that's why it has been used for cat. The baby is crying. Baby is an infant, that's why it has been used. The dogs are playing. Now dogs, plural, that's why here they has been used, because they is the plural form of it. They is also the plural form of people, that is he, she, it. So the plural form of he, she, it, everything is they. Okay, they is in subjective case. Next, it is used as an introductory subject, that is when you don't have a subject, you can use it to start the sentence. That is it is also called a pseudo subject. It is raining. It was nice to talk to you. It is May, that is it is May month. It is 5 o'clock. It is summer. So it is used for as an introductory subject. So actually this is not a subject, but here this acts as a pseudo subject. Okay. Next, like it is used to denote time, temperature, distance, weather. It is 5 a.m. It is 35 degrees Celsius in Bangalore. It is 200 meters from school to my house. It is summer. Same concept. Now let's solve these questions. All the misunderstandings are cleared between you and I. So here between has been used. So the pronouns should be in objective case. So between you and me, because the objective case of you is you. John, I and Harry have finished our studies. So finished our studies is a positive thing. So what is the code? The code is 231. 231. Okay. So 2 is absent over here. 2 is absent. So 3-1. John and Harry, these two are third person. Okay, third person. So John, Harry and I have finished our studies. I and Raju left for Delhi last summer. So left for Delhi, nothing wrong here. So this we will consider this to be a positive sentence. So 3-1 should come. So Raju and I. Raju and I. Okay. We scored as many goals as them. So here comparison is being made with we. Now we is subjective case. So here instead of them, subjective case, they should come. Next, let you and I try what we can do. Let is always followed by objective case. So let you and me. Let is always followed by objective case. So let you and me try what we can do. Okay. Next. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so next comes possessive pronoun. Okay, so this part, possessive pronoun, we will do in the next session. So in the next session we'll do possessive pronoun, then your reflexive pronoun, and we'll complete the chapter. Okay, so I'll see you again in my next video, and I take live sessions on Unacademy absolutely for free, so please follow my profile on Unacademy. The link has been given in the description box. Also, there are free live sessions today at 9:30 am and 2:30 pm. So please follow the free live sessions as well. Please watch them. I have provided the link in the description box. Thank you everyone.